You're listening to the StarFall Actual Play Podcast. StarFall Actual Play Podcast is a combination of short stories, audio dramas, and actual role-playing to tell a much larger story. We are in Season 2 finally. Season 1 ended in a bang? Too soon? If you are just starting to listen to our show, I recommend going to Episode 1 in Season 1 and starting from scratch. One of the things to think about, though, is that we were just starting. Some of our players had never played a role-playing game before. Some of us had, we've done role-playing, but not in a recording session. So there was a little bit of parts where we're talking over each other. Some people were getting used to the concept of acting. So give us about 3 or 4 episodes before you go, oh, God, I can't handle this anymore. But trust me, if you can get through to episode 8, it's definitely worth it. After that, you're going to be hooked. I want to start off by thanking our Patreon backers. Thank you so very much. There were several points last season that we were just going to have to quit if we didn't have the money. And because of you, we were able to keep the show going. Which reminds me, we do need more backers. We're currently only have 6 backers, and we need a lot more. We need all the backers possible. But our current goal is trying to reach 8 backers. Now, I don't care if it's a $1 a month backer or a $20 a month backer. We just need more backers. So please go to our Patreon page, check us out. Patreon backers get special content. I'm about ready to release a special bloopers episode that only backers get to hear. We are also going to be sending out some 3D printed objects to the backers. And the $20 backers even get a copy of the Roll vs. Roll cards that we use in the game. You can also support our show by buying a t-shirt. Yeah, we have t-shirts now. In fact, we have Zapperburger t-shirts. We've got a Terry t-shirt. We've got an Arcady t-shirt. I'm working on a Dave t-shirt. There'll probably even be some other... Oh, yes, and there's a Turbo Weezer t-shirt. Sorry, Turbo. So pick those up. Go to our website, www.jackmonkeygames.com, and pick that up. Now, if you're like, I don't want to spend any money on this podcast, I'm just happy to listen to the show, but you still want to help us out, here's a couple ways that you can do it. Go to iTunes right now and write a review. I can't tell you how important that is because that helps other people find our show. Also, if you post links to social media, that would be awesome. Tell a friend, hey, this is a really great show. It's really funny. This Terry guy, he's fucking hilarious. Did I say fucking? Scrupping, sorry. Scrupping.
Join the Jodian Confederate Army. The Confederation stands for freedom for all its citizens, all races, all religions, all backgrounds. We are many with one goal, freedom. But that freedom is threatened by those who would oppress us. Join the Confederate Army. Protect everyone.
Good morning. The time is 14:56 on the global time clock, and I am Megan Love with the traffic and weather. Starting off with traffic this morning, turnout, the lane to the main starport is blocked due to an issue with the control towers. Expect delays. Just a heads up on Naveen, the VIP landing pad on Nav Luna is currently blocked as a reality TV star Cosma Vanderford is currently demanding lighting on the landing pad because it's perfect for selfies. Here's an example of human evolution, folks. Turning our attentions to Naveen, all lanes running smoothly, as always, on the VIP Expressway. However, traffic is slow for the rest of us. And now the weather. Starting off with Helios, the weather is perfect. No news here. Now on to turnout. winter storm is expected to hit the capital city tomorrow. Alone are suggested to stay indoors unless proper life support systems are in place. This traffic and weather was brought to you by Zapperburger. Feed everyone.
The glow of 2 single candles on gold stands was the only light in the room. He raised a match to capture the flame from the first candle, then the second. And with the combined lights of purpose and kindness, the commander spoke, illumination was formed, thus lighting a third, brighter candle in the center. The center candle hung from a polished stand, casting a steady beam over the pages of the dusty book beneath it. The light swayed slightly, serving as a reminder that perspectives change. The heavy tome was launched into the air as he opened to the chapter of the dawn. He read the pages of kindness, of community, and the last page of righteous living. He stood up and silently straightened out his uniform. The hum of the ship's hull vibrated through the floor and through his ceremonial slippers. It was the week of the dawn, the most sacred of rituals. He contemplated that day's teachings and wondered what he would discover in tomorrow's. As he walked out of his private prayer room, 2 officers snapped to attention, ready to deliver their reports. Sitting down in his command chair, tea was promptly delivered. He listened to the updates as he sipped the hot brew. "Sir," said one officer, "we have captured the heretics that were hiding out in the abandoned station. 8 children, 23 in all." "How many of them are willing to convert?" he asked. "Only 3, sir," the officer replied. The commander thought for a moment. "This is the week of the dawn," he said, "and we should consider the teachings in everything we do. We must not allow a single heretic to live." The officers saluted. "Yes, sir," they responded in unison. He sipped again. "Be sure they do not suffer." The warm glow of 2 single candles shone from stands made of tin cans. It was the only light in the room. He raised a match to capture the flame from the first candle, then the second. And with the combined lights of purpose and kindness, the priest spoke, illumination was formed, thus lighting a third candle between them. The center candle hung from a string taped to the ceiling, just barely outlining the pages of the dusty book beneath it. The light swayed slightly, serving as a reminder that perspectives change. The book was tattered from years of daily reading. A piece of the binding peeled off as he opened to the chapter of the dawn. He read the pages of kindness, of community, and the last page of righteous living. He stood up, gently smoothing out his uniform. He felt beneath his feet the seam of the stitched-up hole in one of his ceremonial slippers. It was the week of the dawn, the most sacred of rituals. He contemplated that day's teachings and wondered what he would discover in tomorrow's. He walked out to the common room. 2 assistants were waiting to deliver a report. He sat down before his breakfast, poured tea, and offered them cups of the hot brew. "Devoted one," began one of the assistants, "we have 10 heretics asking for shelter and food, but the supply ship has not arrived. We barely have enough for ourselves." "How many of them are willing to convert?" he asked. "None," they replied. The priest contemplated. "This is the week of the dawn," he said, "and we should consider the teachings in everything we do, offer them anything we have in stock." The assistant bowed. He stood up and bowed in return. "If there is not enough, give them my breakfast, and you have my permission to access my private supplies. Be sure they do not suffer."
Norkek,
"Yes, Hedda? You seem troubled."
Tom just said that he is an incel.
Poor Tom. He just never gets a break. First he is infected with hay babies, and now the eating disorder incel.
What is incel?
It means insufficient celery. It's a form of extreme reverse veganism, where the lack of fruit and vegetables gives the males a form of gluten intolerance. This makes them very angry for some reason.
Are you sure?
Have you ever seen Tom eat a vegetable that was not on a hamburger?
Oh no, he always removes the tomato and lettuce. He must be an extreme case. What are the symptoms?
My human female friends say shrinking breeding organs, delusions of entitlement, the use of excessive amounts of body spray, and an incredible urge to think that trench coats and fedoras are in style. Similar to gluten intolerance, they must tell everyone about it in the form of whining or whinging.
Oh no, I can see why the human females are repulsed by him.
Historically, the males would search for all kinds of snake oil treatments to find a cure, like expensive cars. One of these false cures was called an AR-15. From what I can glean, the human females could tell that it did not work from a distance.
Do you think it's the body spray or the hat that gives it away?
No, I'm sure it's the attitude.
But what about now? Is there a cure?
I was talking with a friend about this, and she says there is a surgery called a cranial rectalectomy.
I don't know anything about human anatomy, but that sounds painful.
Some more than others.
Last time on StarFall Actual Play Podcast.
Get the scrap out of there now! Warn Warzod! Unscrappingly holy flares! There's an entire freaking fleet!
The current Prime Minister is a member of the faith, like all politicians. Although she is devoted, she is not as devoted as she would like her constituents to believe. She has reached out to us and may be a valuable asset.
Other eyewitnesses report that it appeared as if the local police were taking orders from a preacher.
Need you to find the resistance, some information that I can provide, and that I apologize, this worker is important for the resistance to get. You must find Eric Storage.
I have a question for you. Being that your species is incapable of betraying your pod, how does it feel to betray your friends? Does it hurt, or is it different?
My feelings are irrelevant. The survival of the pod is everything. And Primtle turns around and looks at you guys and is grabbing for the knives behind your back and says, Terry, Captain Man, I'm so sorry.
That's when you hear the gunshot. And her head is removed.
What? Scrub!
That is the end of season 1.
That's not okay.
That is not good at all. What?
What?
GM, explain yourself! Primtle, you explain yourself! I walk every point and go, you explain it!
You explain yourself!
Head is not on body.
Holding the head.
From there, a street preacher comes out, followed by 3 church soldiers. I need a reaction roll from everyone except for Primtle.
So I can get the shucking knife back off her and resell it to someone else.
Can you wait for the corpse to be cold at least?
No.
Okay.
So, does it look like this guy just blew off Primtle's head?
With an uber scrap nasty, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
That's pretty badass, I don't know why. And Primtle's body is in front of them?
Yep.
Bleeding.
Okay.
Dying. Dead.
I'm going to go and run ahead and basically go over and cover Primtle's body and like protectively and lash out at the straight preacher with my tail.
Okay. I'll definitely allow that. Wow, that's awesome.
That's usually
Okay.
your bodily characteristics.
Sorry to interrupt, did you say there was 2 soldiers with him?
3.
Yeah,
3 and they're all armed similarly, or...?
Church, yeah, they're fairly similar. They're church soldiers.
Oh, that would have been huge.
They've got like submachine guns.
No, we got 3.
That's a 12.
12.
So I got a 1 on my...
Okay, 12. That might hit. Yeah, you hit. Okay.
So that's... Come on! Dicking me! These freaking
You're like, I got ready, good roll!
That's a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just kind of caress him, but he feels a bit dirty.
Yeah, you did almost no damage. Okay.
17.
17? Okay, does anyone move before 15?
You got 15.
I got 15.
Okay, you actually got 15? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's you, then the street preacher. What are you doing?
Okay. Did Primtel did she drop stuff as she died?
Died.
Yeah,
did.
awesome. Okay,
But
so
Jerry's now on her body.
yeah.
I'm covering.
I am going to move to the right hand side towards the shadows I do want to loot Primtel's body mid-fight. That is definitely part of the plan. But I've got my stun gun with me, so one of the offsiders that are with them on the right hand side, I'm just gonna run forward and shoot my stun gun.
Okay. Roll.
How many do I roll for a stun gun?
So, what is your firearm skill? You have firearms?
4D plus 1. 9.
100% agree.
10.
10. Okay, that hits. And they're gonna roll a defense.
Sorry, 11.
What'd you?
Missed.
Does an octopus have
Just missed the dodge. It's okay. They reduce their attack by 1 die. So every time that they do something like that, if their next action, they reduce by 1 dice. Okay, street preacher, Terry, firing at you with the scrup Nazi.
Oh, you right. Cool. No, go run at me.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
Okay, he rolled for 11. You can roll dodge. You just have to beat an 11.
Well, I've got dodge, so.
Okay, good. Skilled.
I'm skilled in that.
Yeah.
What did you get used to dodging?
I dodge.
Oh, you feel parts of like your clothing being stripped off by the needles.
My turn now, isn't it?
Who had the next reaction?
I got 11.
11?
That was 9. So.
9.
Okay.
I needed one of those.
By the way, the other soldiers go at 8. Okay.
So before you go, did you say there was vans in the street? Or
Yes.
Near us?
Hijack a van and drive it into
Get us the fuck out of here. So I was actually thinking, because I got the van, had the van, the vehicles written down. I feel like I want to, like, how far are they away though? Like, they're not too far away, the vehicles, are they?
The vehicles, you can make it 1 round.
Because I kind of, I feel like I want to run to a vehicle. No, I haven't. I just dodged.
Oh, you dodged?
Yeah.
Alright.
They had their turn.
Yeah, they
Damage to knock
And
them
now
down.
it's his turn.
See,
Okay,
you
sorry,
can
my bad.
collect the body and I'll collect the belongings.
So what I'll do is I want to run to a vehicle because I want to use it as a shield for us, so I can drive it in front of our crew.
Mm-hmm.
Other so we can retreat or fight depending on what we do. So
Okay.
I want to run to a vehicle and bring it over.
Okay, so make a roll to get it unlocked, I guess.
Carjack it, essentially.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess mechanical would be the.
Yep.
I got a sleight of hand. Would that be under?
No.
That's more of stealing in it, yeah. Bargaining. I know how. Know how?
No, I wouldn't say know-how. Do you have anything like build and repair?
Vehicle operations.
Streetwise?
Mechanical.
I got
I'd say mechanical's probably the closest.
Yeah,
I got
mechanical.
pilot into that.
So
like
let's say
shield
we'll do mechanical unskilled. So basically that means that the wild die does not work in your favor. So if you roll a 6, it just counts as a 6.
Yep.
If you roll a 1, however,
It still takes it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So 3D. 9, 13.
yes. Okay. Who is next?
We both got 9.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm going to jump on top of the street preacher's face, blind him with my body as an octopus, and then use my tentacles to choke him, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Like a squid that like launches
Yeah,
into the
I'm
water.
just gonna.
Someone's
I'm literally face hugging him.
Nice. Gotta ink the motherfucker.
Yeah. like choke him, or if I could also like break his neck so he's paralyzed, if that's possible.
You could drown him with ink.
I don't know about that, but you can
Try to choke him.
Drown him with ink.
Yeah.
Make him
yeah.
choke on your inky secretions.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9 plus 1 is 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
3
he's-
plus 1.
he pretty much he's like you can see that he's done this before, and he just pretty much threw you aside.
All right. That's pretty much my go, isn't it?
Yep.
Wait, didn't you got over because you had the +3?
No, I got a 10.
I just rolled 4 6s.
Right. Yeah.
So
I don't understand why that.
Yeah, you got your target number,
Yeah.
but he
You're
got
up,
his
Dano.
defense.
Yeah.
the street preacher rolls 5 dice for defensive.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
They're supposed to be badass.
Yeah.
So Peg Leg Stew staggers in the direction van, has its side door open, I suppose, and
I've unlocked it, so...
Yeah, so I dive in behind the driver with my leg off and in the direction of one of the soldiers and smack it on the side, and a harpoon-like projectile fires out.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah.
It's
like a grappling hook.
The grappling hook.
It's a multi-purpose grappling hook in this case.
We're gonna go from peg leg to Moby Dick.
So the right-hand soldier, I suppose.
Okay.
They're not
The one-
incapacitated already, are they? Fire my grapnel at him, I suppose.
Grappoon.
Grappoon.
Yeah. Grappoon. Yeah, I suppose it's firearms.
Yeah.
Unless there's something else in there. Exoskeleton. No. So it's 3D plus 2. Nice. So like 2 and 1 off that, right? That many.
11 plus 2, was it?
Okay.
13.
13. Okay, this is a standard soldier. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to say that does...
A lot of damage.
Yeah, that's going to do like 6 dice damage.
What am I rolling for damage? Sorry.
6 die. 6.
Yeah, because you can't use it every round, so it does lots of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of winding.
There's a lot of winding. It's not really meant for this sort of thing.
Put it back in.
Yeah.
You got to get it back out between the rib cage.
4, 5, and
22.
Yeah. Get wrecked.
I'm going to put him down as incapacitated.
Grappoon.
Because, yeah, Grappoon. Yeah, we're going to copyright that word. Grappoon.
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 I get royalties for that, man.
Why do you get it?
I actually made up the word.
Yeah. So, yeah, pretty much you've grappooned him. He had this absolute bewildered look as he looks down and goes... You can see in his brain, he makes the face that can only be made by someone who's been grappooned. Like, what the fuck? I've been just shot with a peg leg.
He goes, I got whipped.
Okay.
That's a really bad case of athletes.
Oh. Next.
So 2 soldiers that are here.
Yep, 2 soldiers, because one of them's like trying to contemplate his life. Okay, so the first one's going to fire against... Well, Dave. They hit.
He's just like, okay.
Didn't even have a chance to dodge.
No, they hit. He can still dodge.
Oh, okay.
He can still dodge.
Oh. It's
Well, that's a bonus.
like a caress against your face.
So you just have to beat an 11.
Done.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, clearly missed. Okay, and the next one, Lava.
Okay. Right. The unincapacitated guard.
Oh no, they're shooting at you.
Yeah. Oh,
there's
they're
2 of them.
shooting.
Yeah, this is you getting hit.
Okay, hit. Okay, I don't like that. I'm dodging.
Yeah, you only have to beat a 12.
Okay.
Easy.
It's easy for you to say. Lava's not great at dodging. Oh, yes, she is. So there's 12.
Yes.
Lucky.
You can hear the bullets flying past your head.
It's your go now, I think.
Now it's your go.
Now it's my go. Okay, yay! I remember how to play games. Okay, because there was only one shooting at me, and one that was shooting at me, I'm going to shoot back at him from the cover of the van. Like, I've ducked behind it and, like, shooting over the bonnet sort of thing.
So remind me the next time I shoot at you that you get a plus. Their target numbers go up by 5.
Yeah, okay.
So
I am hiding behind the thing. I am going to use my 3D of firearms to shoot at him. I'm going to aim for his, general body personage.
Shoot him with what?
With my stun pistol. I've had my stun pistol with me the whole time. Okay, I got a 13 and 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think I hit him.
Yes.
How much damage do I do, or does he have to do it?
Stun guns do 4 dice.
Yes, I know. I'm doing that now. That is 16 damage?
Nap.
Nap time. Okay, so...
Zap nap.
Zap nap, yeah.
So, okay, incapacitated and napping. Alright, cool.
Well, stunned.
Okay. So there's only one soldier left, and then the street preacher.
Oh, one of the... Sorry, I thought I had 2 soldiers in my head. There are 3.
There were 3 originally.
Yeah, one's
been
Grappoon.
and then you stunned the second.
Yay! My gun worked this time.
Okay, who got the next roll? Well, it's your action, so...
Yes, like, you can, like, use your mental abilities against the street feature.
Can I?
Well, you can do a stunning strike with your mind. It would be under your control. I know you have a lot of sense, but I don't know if you have a lot of control under your skills. Yeah, so it would be 2 die.
You could basically try to give him, stun him.
Especially since he's going to be resisting with his mind, not his body.
Right, so you don't have to worry about getting through body armor, so whether or not you think he's stupid is going to be the issue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just weighing up the benefits of stunning him versus helping other people. I suppose if I slow them down mentally. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, he could also have, like, really strong body armor, but I think mentally he could be vulnerable.
I'll give it a go. I'll try and stun him.
Okay. Your target number, it's a resisted roll, so you just roll, and I just try to beat you.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
That was it.
It was stuck
Wait,
on my
you can re-roll that with
Which
the...
is your
what
off
is
color?
It's with a life point. Yep, you can re-roll with a life point. Everyone has 1 life point for re-rolls.
Yay! I was 11. Right on.
17.
That was worth the life point.
Nice, 23.
22.
22, yeah, you're right.
Plurp. You made him have an Uber migraine. You passed him out.
Sounds like he had an Uber aneurysm.
Was that the preacher?
Was that the preacher or the soldier?
No, the soldier.
Okay.
So, soldier 3, headache.
Just fall over.
I love how you diminish my abilities.
It didn't look like much. She's just like...
It's like she's straining, to go to the toilet.
Look at me and go, witch!
Ban her!
So the dummy thing is just going, whoop.
Okay.
Dave.
It's Dave's turn.
How far away from him am I?
I would say not very far at all. We're like between the wall and here.
So I can take a few steps and punch him in the face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It's like everyone's trying to use their guns. Just Dave is just...
punch him in the face.
That's why you're called Hammerhand.
Right hook to the jaw.
Okay.
Like, knockout blow.
If we knock them all over in 1 round, I'll be so happy.
13.
Nope. Nope. Judges.
Rough.
Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah. What did you roll? Have you gone okay?
I rolled like a...
Oh god.
No, she can like...
Or a full dodge. A full dodge adds...
or dive into the van.
Yeah, give him the van.
By the way, a full dodge, if you do a full dodge, when you roll a defense, you add plus 10 to your roll. So it makes it much harder for them to hit you.
So dodging's the only thing you do that turn.
Alright,
I'm gonna get
out.
Okay.
What am I doing? Dodge?
Yep.
So I
You're
go
doing
next to
dodge. And you're doing,
I'm making
if you're doing a full dodge,
Yeah, I know you mean.
make that roll and then add 10 to the roll.
Hey, Doodle.
Did you anti-dodge? Oh my
life point. Wow.
You failed at preemptively dodging.
If
if I do anything, I'm gonna die.
I gotta dodge! Bam!
But still,
Listeners at home. Okay, you rolled a 1 on a power die, and was knocked out of 6, so she ends up with only 3 left.
Wait, but I get 10. I get 10.
So 13. So it's still better. Still better than him rolling versus a 10. So it's slightly better. More like. Yeah.
I told you they sound like you guys.
That's a nice fan up.
And then I knocked myself out while I'm
Was
dodging.
there a step
and
into
skew all
the
over
van?
myself.
Like a 4-wheel drive sort of step? And did you miss the step? Like,
No, I probably fell into the van and knocked myself
You
out.
probably just turned and fell over.
That's what I did.
That's one way to get out of the fight.
Okay.
Every time.
So I need the next round of initiative. By the way, you guys hear sirens in the distance?
Well, we need to get him. We need to incapacitate him.
Now, I also remind you guys that in this particular case, versus Churchies on a Confederate planet, you guys are the good guys as far as the police are concerned.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh yeah. You stopping a terrorist attack.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
I have a very
Medals.
good
I mean,
idea how to
with
stop
Confederate
the job
citizens as well.
Yeah,
So,
we're you know, taking...
this is the first time I'm actually going to be glad to hear
idea.
sirens in a game. So that's good feeling.
So please let my go happen soon, because I want to get this creature so badly.
Yeah. I want to do some like mad medical torture scene.
sorry, sirens.
Yeah.
There's sirens coming in the distance, but I just wanted to remind you that it's not one of those situations where you would have to run, because you guys are considered the heroes in this particular case.
Just in case you were thinking of
So
running.
used to running though.
Yeah.
So you're still running, yeah. Season 1, that's all you did.
Yeah.
It's time. Let's go.
I was waiting. What's anyone?
Okay, so, Bill.
Basically, what I'm gonna do once.
Wait,
So-
can I say something to you?
Ow! You
Hammerhand?
can do it.
I have a proposal.
We don't have time for this in the middle of the fight.
Just nod.
Especially at the speed
I'm
you talk.
taking the Bible, you take the face.
That's fair. So, I miss my punch, or he dodges my punch. I'm going to pull my stun gun out from the holster and shoot him in the face.
Go for it.
Point blank.
That was
Inadequate?
18?
Maybe not so inadequate.
Oh, yes.
Right in the face. Okay, now let's do damage.
Nice.
Take a lot of damage from the stun.
You have to roll
It's 4
down.
dice. So, roll 4 dice. What'd you get?
10?
Oh. Yeah, he only took like 4.
So he's like a bit groggy, or...
Yeah, it hurt. Hurt like hell. He just rolled really well. Okay.
Okay, so I'm still over Primtel's body. I'm looking down at the body and saying, Primtel, I didn't like you very much, but Jerry didn't become a mortician to lose his friends. And so he stands up, turns around and grapples the street preacher to take his Bible away from him.
Okay.
Brawling?
Yep.
Keep adding the dice.
Yeah.
Do you want the track?
Oh shit. Okay, so it's a 6, 7, 11, 16, 17.
Yeah, you got him. Okay, and do damage.
From grappling? I just want to take his Bible away from him.
I will say that, yeah, when you grab hold of it, you snap the
strap.
The strap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 13.
So CSK still has to roll damage then, right?
Oh, it's just a grapple.
Yeah, it's just a grapple. So, I'm gonna make the preacher move at one less dice. Okay.
I got a 13.
13. I forgot. What did the preacher move at?
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just not shoot things anymore because there are some dead bodies to loot. Some stunned bodies to loot. So I am going to go to the one on the right, the one that got yeah, I'm gonna take his weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna get the one that was Grappoon and I'm gonna take his weapon for him and also take his pockets for various bits and pieces.
Okay. There's not a whole lot, being the fact that he's on an enemy planet. So, but you do have a submachine gun.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
I got 8.
Okay. So the preacher moves.
No,
I got 13.
Both got 13.
Okay.
Oh, 12, sorry. 12, 13.
Are the back of his legs unarmored? Like his knees or his ankles?
You can't tell because of what he's wearing is just clothing.
Sure.
But from the hits that he's been taking, he's got either he's wearing a armor underneath or it's some sort of armored fabric.
Okay, because what I want to do is I want to grab the scalpel out of my med kit. And I'm either gonna like slice the tendons in his knee or his ankle.
Whoa!
He's gonna hamstring him.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is because I am an octopus, I'm gonna like slither onto him again instead of like on his face, on his legs, and like try to get under and like cut him.
Okay.
So what would that be? Would that be that would...
Merely brawling?
Yeah, I think that'd be brawling again, I would say.
Is there a dead DED skill?
I don't know, Prim will roll really well.
Catching on now.
Oh my god.
So I'm so confused what I would roll. So that's 3D plus.
So it'd be brawling, but you'd remove. So because
I have
it's
4D there.
okay,
Is that
so
one dice,
it's
or is it just 3?
So it's 2 actions that you're doing. But grabbing hold of him.
Yeah.
Okay, it would be brawling.
Yeah.
But using the scalpel on him.
Yeah.
Would be melee.
Okay, I have nothing in melee. Oh, I have 1D in melee combat.
Wouldn't it be medical?
Yeah, I have medicine because I'm doing a surgical cut there.
It'd still be a melee.
It's still it's still
Okay, I'm using it as a weapon.
What it is that I'm not gonna penalize you for the cold shot.
Okay.
So your medical knowledge, for everyone else,
Yeah.
with a cold shot, it's going to take away dice. For you, it's not.
Sure. So would this be 70 then?
No, you're still going to be using
3 dice, but I will add.
So you make 2 rolls.
Okay.
The first one is 3 dice.
Yeah.
And then the second one is 3 dice, and the second one's only 2 dice.
Okay, sure. No.
Reroll the 4 dice.
Yeah.
Let's take another different one.
Yeah.
And
take your wild time.
That's
I guess.
Yeah. So 4, so 10, 12.
Nope.
Okay.
I hate that wild dice sometimes.
I'm going to use my life point to reroll that then.
Okay. You need a 16.
No.
Okay.
So there's no point in... I could still try and cut him, but it probably wouldn't be that effective, would it?
Not as effective.
Okay. I'm still going to try.
Okay, so roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you still need a 16, so it's because of his defense roll still applies.
Get them 6s. Those were not 6s at all.
Okay.
So the plan here seems to be to get him unconscious.
Yeah, see, I have like really cool ideas, but I'm just not rolling well.
I'm hoping that my I've got a plan. I hope it works. Can't wait.
Oh, did I knock myself out?
No, you didn't knock yourself out, but you are keeping up with your character of not being able to walk.
Okay, so I'm scrambling about on the floor in the van, searching for weapons or something that might have been left in there by the previous occupants.
Okay. there's not really weapons. No, you did not kill yourself or knock yourself out, but you are.
Says the dead fish.
Are you sure you're not a
Yeah,
one?
but I still
Sorry.
am not walking very well, trying not to vomit and searching for things in the van that might be of use.
Ah, okay. There is a fishnet. We're talking big
And
one.
no, we haven't raided Terry's wardrobe.
Not yet. Not with that attitude.
What the hell are we going to do with the fishnet?
Stop it.
Who are you? We've got a cat. We could incapacitate him.
What?
Incapacitate the creature
With the fishnet.
It's like one of those big ones that you throw out.
Okay, let's
Like
do that.
a gladiatorial.
Yeah, like a gladiator.
I cast the net out over the creature.
Roll.
There you go.
Whoa!
What are you rolling?
You got 12.
Mechanical?
Nope. You got 13.
No.
He just watches it hit his feet. Okay.
Am I caught in the net?
I caught an octopus.
So I got a 10 as well.
Okay. We'll have the preacher go first, and then, because I have a feeling that yours is going to be pretty awesome.
I believe in you, Terry.
Oh, shit.
Who rolled the
Oh,
lowest?
shit.
10?
Okay. Dave, can you roll a defense roll making a 29?
No. You removed that one die, right? Having lost his mind.
Yes.
How many dice does he have for defense?
I'd say dodge, yeah?
Yep, dodge. You can do it. I would recommend a full dodge.
Yeah.
That would be a hard no.
Okay. Make a strength roll. And if we can find any way of you using your hard to kill, of all people, I'm glad that he hit you.
Oh. 11.
Ugh. Okay. You did get hit.
Is that a
You
hard
got.
dodge there?
Was that?
Is that...
No, he's already been hit. But what's happened is that this is the amount of damage that you take.
Yeah.
You've been hit in the shoulder with an uber scrap nasty. You feel.
I needed that arm.
You feel like 500 barbed needles go into your shoulder. You feel parts of your flesh removed from your shoulder.
And then you laugh.
Now he's pissed.
I think you need a drone.
I'm gonna rip them out.
Oh, they're microscopic. They're really tiny. They're just barbed to be nasty.
Oh,
Okay,
When I can next do things, I'll react to it, yeah.
Terry.
Alright. So Terry's been sitting in the car with Pedlock Stew. We've noticed that obviously Pedlock Stew has one of the soldiers harpooned. Grappooned, sorry.
And it's kind of stuck.
It's kind of stuck. So we've planned, since we're in the vehicle, we're going to drive the vehicle away, pulling the soldier that's grappooned into the back of the preacher to try and knock him over.
But yeah, that's.
I think this would also count as my go though, but I don't mind. Cause it's a good plan.
You guys can do an assist roll to beat
Yes,
the
you
dots
can.
or something.
Yeah, do it together.
You could be driving and
I will allow
one of
you
you
can
one
have
of you
hand over
driving.
hand
Still
Okay.
And you're like, I get to use my
I don't know, it's like,
driving
I got
skill.
you.
My piloting skill.
Go, Fierce Crew, go.
Yeah, I'm
3D
So I have you
20.
I'll always
20?
catch you when you fall, baby.
I don't know. I think
Oh yeah, it works. Knock him down. Okay. What you guys hear now is you see crabs, like the warrior crabs, coming out of the water. They are fully.
What was Buffy doing all this time, by the way?
You see warrior
Oh,
crabs
so she gets
coming
reward
out.
for this
Their
next.
top claws are out, and their lower claws are holding like large machine guns. There's also hovercraft showing up, with Confederate soldiers. They're in Grix armor. They're in Tingus. They're coming fully armed. There's a large over loudspeaker. Drop your weapons. Put your hands on the ground.
Can I use No. Can I use I just lost it. Why can't I see it? Sleight of hand to store the machine gun I just found?
Yes.
Roll for it.
Pop it up your sleeve.
15, 16, 17.
I'll expect that, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the soldiers are pouring out. They are the power armors are coming over, and they're basically taking the church soldiers. They're putting in handcuffs. They take the street preacher as well. They have guns trained on you, but they don't seem aggressive. Like they have no idea of who you are, but obviously you've been fighting your church, so you can't be that bad. From there, a hovercraft comes up, and as it starts to lower, the doors open up. 2 soldiers come out, and a man in a flak vest, but he's obviously wearing a tie, seems to be some sort of negotiator, and he speaks with a very clear Warzadian accent. It says, "Are you guys okay?"
Seriously, Phil is lying on the ground, screaming and bleeding out of his shoulder, and he actually asks if they're okay.
Yeah, Primto's lying.
There's medics
Lose your head over there, right?
there's medics involved.
Okay, a little decapitation humor goes a long way.
So
like my brains.
medically, a med team comes to you right away. You're still conscious from being hit from an uber scrup nasty. They're like,
Dave, for the listeners at home, Dave just nodded his head like, yeah, of course I'm still conscious, man.
He's like, hard to kill. Yeah, what the hell?
The medics are like, so, do I keep the arm or no?
We don't know yet.